Hey everybody, how you doing? So there has been a subject that keeps coming up for me to share, and I just finished doing a very long walk and a meditation, and I was told, come home and just do it, share it. So here we go. Back in the 90s, I had a client who had a lot of fear just about different things. You could always tell there was like an underlying seeding of anxiety and anger and some other stuff. And I, I knew that the client was angry that her mom had passed away when she was young. So her mom died and the daughter was left angry. So this particular session, we picked it on a Sunday. And my office was in a small medical building in a very small little town. So it was closed, it was locked up, parking lot's empty. So in order for me to get into the building, I've got to do my little code, my key, same thing, walk down the hall, get to my suite, do the same thing. And so after we got in there, everything's locked up behind us. We go in the back to one of the session rooms, and she gets on the table, and we're just going to see where things go. All right. So I tune in, and then I place my hands on her, and we just sit in silence. And at one point, I said, "Where are you?" And she would describe where she was, and it would be exactly where my own mind's eye was. And this went on for a while, to different places that we went, until I noticed that to the right of her, there appeared to be a woman sitting, holding a baby. And so I asked her, do you see that? Now our eyes are closed the entire time. And she said, I do. I think it's me, and I'm holding the baby that I lost before term. So we quietly sat, went into it. And as we went into it, we actually realized that was her mother, and the baby was her. So it got processed through really nicely. So when we finished at closing, I had opened my eyes and I stayed in my seat and told her to take her time, waking up, no rush. So as she was opening, her eyes and getting them adjusted, this swirling, ice cold air just went around the room. And on the back of the door to my actual room inside the suite, she had a long raincoat hanging there. And the swirling was happening, and the raincoat hanging on the back of the door literally went straight up in the air. And as it started to come down, it did this whoosh, door slam, whoosh, door slam, whoosh, door slam. So it went from my room inside the suite to the suite door to the main side door to the parking lot. And as a trained professional, I've got, and she said, did you see that? And I said, mm-hmm. So it took a little while to kind of come out of that. But after she left and I was changing the sheets on the table and getting everything ready for tomorrow morning's work, the messages were super clear to me. And it was that while we are here in this physical body, spirits that have passed over are available to have conversations with. It was clear to me that this mother had been trying to talk to her daughter. But the way her daughter was translating it was, why am I thinking about this? Oh, my mom made me so mad. But her mother was trying to communicate with her. So when we got to this session, we were able to facilitate that. And several things occurred. Not only did she, in this physical body, the client, feel this immense release and have better understanding and a calm of peace, her mom got released with a sense of peace. And she gets to go to the next level of wherever she is outside of the earth plane in a non-physical form. So even if we're here and someone isn't, if you're feeling stuff about them, that means maybe they need your help to get it where you're understanding it better. There's forgiveness. There's love. There's peace. You're also giving it to them. Because even on the other side, we're learning our lessons before we come back to incarnate. So if there's unresolved stuff that occurs, there is an amazing opportunity to cleanse that within yourself and within them and get them to the next level, which you get to the next level. It was so profoundly beautiful. This was well over 20-something years ago. And so in my private practice now, with even more education, past life regression is all about that, to go to places within your subconscious, and also you go to different realms where you can work with either your spirit guides or you're working with someone that's passed over. But either way, it's a resolution to something you may not even have realized was there, or maybe didn't understand that this had such a hold on you. But you owe it to yourself here in this physical 3D body to sweep that shit out. And in the meantime, you're lifting them up. How amazingly beautiful is that? And I can't even tell you the feelings I've had just from my own personal sessions that I've had for me, you know, but then also being a practitioner, I am in witness and in all of the beauty and the astonishing released face and expressions that the clients give when they've gone through it. And all I do is hold space, a trusting space that gives you the freedom to explore, a freedom to ascend, of freedom to clean out the basement and the attic and the closets of this lifetime, as well as whatever you brought from another lifetime, but then you're helping people who've passed over to get to theirs. It's beautiful. I can't even freaking explain it to you. You have to experience it. So I'll leave my email in the address in the little description thingy. But I had to come on here and share that today. So please like, subscribe, share, email me if you want a session. And happy December 3rd.